The Genesis X Gran Equator is one of the boldest luxury SUV concepts we've seen in years. It blends futuristic styling, ultra-premium comfort, and powerful electric performance into a vehicle that feels ready for the next decade. Genesis has been pushing hard to compete with brands like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Range Rover, but the X Gran Equator shows the company wants to go even further. This is not just another luxury SUV concept. It's a statement about the future of high-end mobility, technology, and design. From the very first glance, the X Gran Equator looks unlike anything currently on the road. The front end carries Genesis' signature two-line LED lighting design, but here it looks far more aggressive and futuristic. The headlights stretch across the front fascia with an ultra-thin appearance, creating a clean and premium face. There's no oversized grille like traditional gasoline SUVs because this concept is expected to be fully electric. Instead, the front surface is smooth, sculpted, and aerodynamic. Every line feels intentional. The body proportions are what really make this SUV stand out. It has a long wheelbase, short overhangs, and a coupe-like roofline that gives it a sporty appearance despite its large size. The side profile looks muscular and elegant at the same time. Huge aerodynamic wheels fill the arches perfectly, while flush door handles and clean body lines create a futuristic luxury vibe. Genesis designers clearly focused on simplicity rather than excessive detailing, and the result looks incredibly expensive. One of the most impressive things about the exterior is how premium the lighting system appears. At night, the X Gran Equator would probably look like a rolling concept from a sci-fi movie. The LED light bars at the front and rear create a unique signature that instantly identifies the vehicle as a Genesis. Even the rear design is minimalistic but dramatic, with slim taillights stretching across the back and a sculpted tailgate that emphasizes width and stability. The SUV stance suggests serious performance capability as well. Although Genesis has not officially confirmed full specifications, industry expectations suggest dual or even tri-motor electric setups could be possible. That would place the X Gran Equator directly against high-performance luxury EVs like the Tesla Model X, BMW iX, and upcoming electric SUVs from Porsche and Lucid Motors. Performance expectations are huge because Genesis knows modern luxury buyers want more than comfort. Instant torque, silent acceleration, and advanced handling are becoming essential in premium SUVs. The X Gran Equator could potentially deliver over 600 horsepower depending on the final production version. If that happens, this SUV may accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds, placing it firmly in performance SUV territory. But luxury is where Genesis truly wants to dominate. The interior of the X Gran Equator feels like a futuristic luxury lounge rather than a traditional car cabin. Genesis designers have focused heavily on minimalism, open space, and advanced digital technology. The dashboard appears extremely clean, with massive display surfaces integrated seamlessly into the architecture instead of simply attaching giant screens everywhere. Ambient lighting plays a huge role inside the cabin. Soft lighting flows across the dashboard, doors, and center console, creating a calm and premium atmosphere during nighttime driving. The materials also appear exceptionally upscale. Expect sustainable leather alternatives, real aluminum trim, open-pore wood surfaces, and soft-touch materials throughout the cabin. Genesis has already built a reputation for offering interiors that rival far more expensive European competitors, and the X Gran Equator pushes that reputation even further. The seating layout is designed for maximum comfort. Large executive-style seats with advanced massage functions, heating, ventilation, and reclining capability would likely be included in a production model. Rear passengers appear to receive limousine-level space thanks to the long wheelbase and flat EV platform. This could become one of the most comfortable electric SUVs ever created. Technology is another area where Genesis seems ready to make a huge statement. The infotainment system appears highly advanced, featuring AI-powered controls, next-generation voice assistants, and augmented reality navigation systems. Instead of overwhelming drivers with physical buttons, Genesis integrates most controls digitally while still maintaining an elegant and user-friendly layout. One feature that could truly separate the X Gran Equator from rivals is advanced autonomous driving capability. Genesis has been investing heavily in self-driving technology, and this SUV concept may preview Level 3 or even Level 4 autonomous systems in the future. That means the vehicle could potentially handle highway driving with minimal driver input under certain conditions. Safety will also remain a major focus. Genesis vehicles consistently score highly in crash testing and driver assistance technology. The X Gran Equator would likely include adaptive cruise control, lane centering assistance, automated emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, collision avoidance systems, and advanced sensor technology using cameras, radar, and LiDAR systems. Another major highlight is expected range performance. Luxury EV buyers now demand long-distance capability, and Genesis understands this clearly. The X Gran Equator may feature next-generation battery technology capable of delivering over 400 miles of range on a single charge. Fast charging capability would also be critical. With ultra-fast charging systems, drivers could potentially recharge from 10 to 80% in less than 20 minutes. Genesis is also likely to focus on ride quality. Electric luxury SUVs must balance comfort with handling, and the X Gran Equator appears designed to do both. Adaptive air suspension systems, rear-wheel steering, and advanced chassis tuning could make this large SUV feel surprisingly agile while still delivering a smooth and quiet driving experience. What makes the X Gran Equator especially important is what it says about the Genesis brand overall. A few years ago, Genesis was still seen mainly as a newcomer in the luxury market. Today, it is producing vehicles that genuinely challenge established European brands in design, technology, and refinement. Concepts like this prove Genesis is no longer trying to follow trends. It wants to lead them. The design language itself feels very confident. Many modern luxury SUVs look overly aggressive or complicated, but the X Gran Equator manages to appear futuristic without becoming messy. The clean lines, elegant surfaces, and balanced proportions give it timeless appeal. Even years from now, this design could still look modern. There's also strong emotional appeal here. Many EV concepts focus so heavily on technology that they lose personality. The X Gran Equator feels different. It combines advanced innovation with genuine luxury emotion. The lighting, proportions, materials, and overall atmosphere create a vehicle people would truly desire, not just admire from a technical perspective. If Genesis eventually brings a production version of this SUV to market, it could seriously disrupt the luxury EV segment. Buyers looking for something different from traditional German brands may find the X Gran Equator incredibly attractive. It offers exclusivity, futuristic styling, premium craftsmanship, and cutting-edge technology all in one package. Pricing would likely place it in the ultra-premium category, potentially competing with top versions of the Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV, BMW XM, and high-end Range Rover electric models. However, Genesis traditionally offers more value than many competitors, so it could still undercut rivals while providing similar or better luxury experiences. In many ways, the Genesis X Gran Equator represents the future direction of luxury transportation. It combines sustainability, electrification, advanced technology, and emotional design into a single package. This is not just about transportation anymore. Vehicles like this are becoming luxury living spaces on wheels. And honestly, that may be exactly what future buyers want most. A vehicle that feels relaxing, intelligent, beautiful, and exciting every single time they step inside. The Genesis X Gran Equator appears ready to deliver all of that and more.